It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. The fans making some noise here at the Knicks Arena. The New York Knicks are getting settled in. So the Bucks win the tip. Here's Giannis. It's rebounded by Towns. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
There's the drive. Off with the layup. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and Coach told me, well, when he gets into the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Out to the right wing. Giannis outside. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Hart, no good. On offense here, the Bucks. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels in rising up and denying those shots.
And the Knicks making a change here. Bucks passing it around. With the step back. From deep, Green. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
The offensive skill set for Karl-Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting with the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. It's Porter outside.
And the length and quick feet allow Bridges to match up defensively against almost anyone on the floor.
Here's Towns. Out to Brunson. Second shot opportunity. And Towns lays it in. Towns has got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Green, no luck. New York leading by 6. Pass to Anunoby. To the inside. Here's Towns. Rebound, Milwaukee. Up top, Porter. Still without a basket. Lets it go with the 3. And again, the Bucks miss. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brunson. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
With how fast Brunson plays, his pull-up is really unguarded.
Here's Giannis. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of this.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pass to Diawara. Clarkson outside, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks lead.
Milwaukee 6.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Pass to Giannis. Powers through inside. Giannis.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Guys, back to you.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. And finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Shamet. Stolen. Green drives in.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there from the finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Here's McBride. 5 points in the game. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Porter outside. Robinson pulls it in.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck to deep here. It's just not his night.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Here's Turner. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. Over to the wing. Here's Kolek. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 11. Outside Turner. Pass to Porter. Here's Rollins. 4 on the clock. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Knicks leading by 11. McBride bounce pass. Here's Shamet. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
You can see which team has the swagger right now.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So it's both teams making substitutions here. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Here's Clarkson. Milwaukee with the rebound. Left side, Antetokounmpo. For three, Portis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
He had such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the play.
Here's Clarkson. Misses the layup. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And Giannis throws it down.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Now, here's Clarkson. Still yet to score. Tries the spin move. Oh! And it's denied.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
And here's Brunson out. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Well, that's going to give them a shot in the arm. And now they'll go into the locker room with all kinds of confidence.
28-19.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game.
Bobby Portis. First foul. First team foul.
Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
You know, great feed there by Jalen Brunson. A terrific facilitator.
Outside, sinks the three-pointer. Porter's got 5 points so far.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Here's Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Now here's Towns after the miss from Bobby Portis. Towns with the bucket. And it's a 12-point Knicks lead.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Poked away. Bridges with the steal. Left side, Towns. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Towns. Shoots over Portis. And it's Towns missing. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. And here's Kuzma. Here's Rollins. It's rebounded by Towns.
Oops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And Towns no good on that one. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back to you guys.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Now here's Towns. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
He's 0-2 at the line in this one.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. Bucks trailed by 17. Here's Giannis. Pass to Rollins. The wide open look here for Kuzma. No good with the triple. New York with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Anunoby, no good.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
And Kuzma slams it in.
And got to be aware of Kuzma, especially with how he attacks there off the dribble.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Milwaukee making a switch. New York leading by 15. Here's Clarkson. Pass to McBride. Back to Clarkson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clarkson's got his first points in this one.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
Trent outside. Fires the three. It's rebounded by New York. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's the call on Miles McBride. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Clarkson with the ball. Rebounded by Jackson.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
The Bucks working the ball around. Takes a three, and the Bucks miss again. New York with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Clarkson on the wing. 1 second left. And so it's New York with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. What a night they've had in
Milwaukee, 26.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's an 18-point game. And a miss there on the triple.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Here's Clarkson. Shoots over Kuzma. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. And he misses all 3. Outside Clarkson. Brunson outside. And here's Clarkson. And he makes good on the layup.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And Kuzma slams it in.
And I like that Kuzma can go off 1 or 2 feet. It really allows him to attack the rim with ease.
The Knicks leading by 20. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Clarkson outside. Driving inside.
Wow, Clarkson can really move. And once he's airborne, there's nothing the D can do.
Stolen by Brunson. Left side, Clarkson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So it's the Bucks now. And a wide open look for Porter. Drills it from outside.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Towns down low. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
You love Porter's effort level on offense. He works hard to find his shot.
And Hart throws it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Can't connect from short range. Bucks trailed by 20. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Left side, out of the Kumbo. Turner for 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Hart outside. There's Towns. And out of the Kumbo with the block.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot open.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Karl Anthony Towns.
And when he's dominant on the glass, his team benefits in so many ways. He took a lot of pressure off of his teammates tonight.
Five on the clock. And here's Giannis from outside. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Rollins. And they recover it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Clarkson. .32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Rollins. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Back to Clarkson. The layup off target. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this.
need to introduce myself, for my name is Chili B. And I'm a surefire, full-blooded, bonafide, house rockin' jam on production MC. If you want the best, then put me to the test, and I'm sure you'll soon agree that I got no flaws, cause I'm down by law when it comes to rockin' viciously, you see. Cause when I was a little baby boy, my mama gave me a brand new toy. 2 turntables with a mic, and I learned to rock like a Dolomite. Time went by on this God creation. I knew someday I would rock the nation, so I made up my mind just what to do, and I joined with the Jam on production crew. So go crazy, don't let your body be lazy. I said don't stop the body rock till your eyesight starts to get hazy. Clean out your ears and you open your eye. If you want to hear the music, just come alive. If you don't know how, get ready to learn, cause Cosmo's taking his turn to burn.
Take the C and O in the C, then you add M-O and a freaky D, add a funky beat, and then what do you see? It's Cosmo D, yeah baby, that's me. I got the beat, that's oh so sweet. Without me rocking, it's incomplete. So rock this yo, rock that yo, rock on and don't you dare stop. You rock this, rock that, and that's a fact. Cause the Jam on crew will rock your body right back. Rock a steam locomotive right off the track, and the whole wide world of funk attack. To the beat, yo, get down. Let me rock it to the rhythm of the funky sound. From hill to hill, from Z to Z, and when Jam on's rocking, everybody screams. Jam on it, jam on and on and on it. And if you're feeling like you wanna dance all night, then go on ahead and blow it. Cause jamming on is what we do best. It's what separates us from the rest. And if you don't think our crew's down for real, let me tell you what happened to the man of steel.
Superman had come to town to see who he could rock. He blew away every crew he faced until he reached our block. His speakers were 3 stories high with woofers made of steel. And when we brought on set outside, he said,
Real. He said I'm faster than a speeding bullet when I'm on the set. I don't need no fans to cool my ass. I just use my super breath. I can fly 3 times around the world without missing a beat. I socialize with X-ray eyes and ladies with the sweet.
and then he turned his power on and the ground began to move. And all the buildings for miles around were swaying to the groove. And just when he had pulled the crowd and swore he won the fight,
We rock this joint with a 12-inch.
And here we go, NBA action live on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. We've had this one circled on our calendars. 2 great teams with stars leading the way, Grant.
Oh, B.A., tonight is what the NBA is all about. Elite teams with top-end talent. And that's given this game almost a playoff feel. You just have to get somebody out on Edgecombe. He's not a guy you want to leave open. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's just going to lay up like that.
Rebound by Philadelphia. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with J.J. Redick. I brought up Tyrese Maxey and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision-making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Brian, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Number 5, Quentin Brown.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Fades. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Yeah, the big man Embiid just capable of sticking it from these in-between spots.
Now James. Back to Doncic. Another miss by Doncic. Philadelphia with the ball. It's a three-point game. Back to Maxey. Kicks it to George. Outside Oubre. 6 to shoot. Back to George. Over Vanderbilt. George, no good. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
And Embiid throws it down.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Now, here is James. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. The three, George. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Shot's good by James.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Ooh, Ayton with the block. Second chance effort. And Ayton pulls it down. Pass to James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years. Truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport. B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Grimes, following the score by Los Angeles. Back to Edwards. Pass to McCain. Here's Grimes. Misses the three. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Smart outside. Back to James. Fires the three. Barlow grabs a miss. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to McCain. And he drives in. It's deflected. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Reeves. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
No, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's McCain. Yet to see a basket. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Shoots a fadeaway. Here's Smart. Pass to Kleba. Oh, stolen by Embiid. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's Los Angeles up by 3. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Embiid. Over Hayes. Off the left rim and out.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. The Lakers lead by 3. Well, injuries a nightmare for the Sixers, Grant. Last season, a league-high 55 different starting lineups.
Yeah, B.A., and their lowest win total since 2016. But some silver linings. Jared McCain was on track for Rookie of the Year before he went down, and Quentin Grimes also impressive.
Embiid, high post. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Connect with a rebound. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Connect. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. From the stripe. And it's Hachimura missing. 76ers trail by 3. Lets the 3 fly. And that's good. Gordon for 3.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Pass to Connect. Ooh, poked away. George, right side. It's stolen by Smart. Hachimura with room to shoot. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Hachimura's got his first basket.
Keeping the eyes out. Smart play.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Franchise player. How much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James. Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room that can rally a franchise.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve. You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Pass to Embiid. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Edgecombe. 5 to shoot. Oh, big finish! And he bangs it home with one hand.
Wow, VJ Edgecombe. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these highlight reel plays over his career.
The Sixers trailing. Drummond with the ball. Laravia covering. Back to Drummond. Pass to Maxey. Oh, sweet move. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. On offense, here are the Lakers. Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Guys?
Great mentality. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And the 76ers making a change here. Minute 32 left in the half. Here's Hachimura. Kicks it out to Smart. Here's James. Rebound by Philadelphia. And here's Oubre. No made baskets yet. The shot misses. James inside. And it's James inside.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
To the middle. Here's Barlow. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. So it's Philadelphia now. They trail by 3. Philadelphia moving it around. Maxey with it. Oh, can't convert the two-handed jam. Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Got a hand on it.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Here's Maxey. Here he goes. Oh, misses the dunk. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And how about Marcus Smart, Coach? A 3-time NBA Hustle Award winner.
Yeah, and B.A., not to mention a former Defensive Player of the Year. For a 6'3" guard, he's about as physical a presence as you'll find.
Here's James. Oh, look out! Wow!
Are you kidding?
And a two-handed jam!
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
Maxey attacking. No luck on that one. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Out to James. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Knocks down the triple. Oubre's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
76ers trail by 4. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 5. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edgecombe.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Unloads from 13. They grab their own miss. Kicks it to Doncic. Shoots over Maxey. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Edgecombe. Got a piece of it. Doncic, right side. 76ers trail by 4. To the paint. Pass to Edgecombe. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Edgecombe's got 8 points.
Well, that's a real encouraging make for Edgecombe. The rookie's showing he can score it off the ball.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. It's hauled in by Oubre.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Maxey. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Jake LaRavia. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Greg.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Both teams deciding to change it up. That free throw, no good. And it's tied up with that one. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps hold this team together.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And the 76ers with possession. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. It's Grimes on the wing. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game. 1:46 left in the third quarter here. Outside Grimes. For the lead. Ooh, dismissed! Shot clock at 2. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So it's Philadelphia now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship. I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you guys.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Outside Vanderbilt. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Doncic. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Here's Maxey. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Such an explosive athlete. Maxey saw his chance and took it right to the rim. Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
James with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. There's 47 seconds left in the third. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Yes, such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Maxey, that's good.
Yeah, just another shot in Maxey's arsenal. He becomes harder and harder to defend.
Here's James. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Back to Maxey. 3 seconds left. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. And he sinks the second.
Well, didn't sink them all, but at least that puts them in front.
From deep, Reeves. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's Los Angeles up by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Sixers trailing. Pass to Barlow. The free ball. It's Hayes with the rebound. And the Lakers with possession here. James outside. Now here's Kleba. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good on the assist by James. Kleba's gotten his first points in this one.
For someone with his scoring numbers, it's remarkable James still makes time to set others up. Talk about stepping up. I mean, that is a huge three-pointer.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity in this league.
Here's Hayes. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. And so it's Embiid who brings up the ball for the 76ers. They trail by 1. Pass to Grimes. And here's Edwards from behind the arc. And the 76ers another 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Left side Grimes. Pass to Barlow. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's James. It's stolen by McCain. On the break. Outside Grimes. The shot is money.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. 4-point game. Smart. Book it! It goes!
Well, you can see how comfortable Smart is inside. He doesn't fear anybody.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. And Coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control. Play our game, and the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
And Allie, thanks. Shot clock at 5. Edwards fires! Can't hit it. The Lakers trail. Now Doncic. Takes a 3. Nope.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And that's in.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And it's the Lakers ball. From downtown, George is there for the rebound.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Kleba with a steal. Reeves with the ball. Guarded now by George. Now Reeves. Here's Doncic. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And the 76ers making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the 76ers. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside George. Now Oubre. Outside George. Here's Embiid. Embiid just too tall inside.
These are the moments Embiid loves.
Oh, huge slam by LeBron.
Oh, easy to see why LeBron has the ball in these moments. He's dependable at coming through for his team.
Now Embiid. Oh, touches it off the glass.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The three is in.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
No one near him. And it's in there.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 5. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Doncic nails it.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Here's James. Hachimura. Oh, the long ball, no good.
Yeah. Fool. You know how we do it. West side, coming from the west side. We hitting on the west side. Ain't nothing going on but the bomb rap song, hitting all night long. Just like me on the black and white ivory. You don't wanna see it break your like dishes, Buster. Running from Lennox up at Venice. They wanna have me like Dennis the Menace, but that ain't poppin', ain't no stoppin'. Faux hoppin', droppin' coup de ville. My trooping, fool, I got skills. So back on up or down for whatever, and I'm full off. You gets no love, and I thought you knew it, fool. You know how we do it.